Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I wanted to thank you all for joining me on the 18th episode of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. Now, if you're new to this series, I am doing what you would call a bad ending playthrough of the game with a dumb, rude corporate shill man named Bob, who's likely going to betray all the good folks of Halcyon. Now, if this is your first time with the series, thank you very much for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, just sit back and relax. In our previous episode, we finished up our missions from Roseway, sold all those secrets to Gladys, convinced the lead scientist of the colony to commit suicide? Whoopsie. Got back Udam's seal and headed to Byzantium, where we got a test mission to take out a carpetbagger. Wait, no. Carpenter? No. Car salesman? No, I got it. A cartographer. Yeah, I like that dumb option. Anyways, we still haven't betrayed Phineas yet. I guess we don't get to do that quite yet. Anyways, today, we apparently get to commit sanctioned murder for the board, perhaps get a chance to actually betray Phineas, and explore the wonderful world that is Byzantium, where we can embarrass Ellie's parents. Aces. But, with all that said, make sure that you steer clear of any toothpaste made by Space's Choice, and let's cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, let's try to do something first and foremost that I have been saying that I'm too lazy to do, because it always trips me up. We are going to go ahead and go into settings. We're going to go into controls, and we are going to actually edit the key bindings for sprint and crouch. Sprint is now going to be left control. And crouch, sneak is going to be... There we go. There we go. Maybe now this won't be as much of a problem. Of course, now that I've done this, I'm going to completely forget, and it's still going to be a problem. So now that's crouch. Now this is run. Watch. I've now completely messed myself up, right? Because we know that's how it's going to work. Anyways, so what we were doing, we are finding a cartographer to kill. I said let's go there. Oh, sorry, it took a moment there. So, Lockwood was working on some sensitive documents that Adjutant Akande wants you to retrieve them from her. Find Rachel Lockwood. You learn that Rachel Lockwood works for the Bureau of Exploration. So we need to dispose of her. Yes, let us take care of things.
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Let's not put that to the test. It is very weird coming into Byzantium from this direction.
Area analysis. Squeaky clean.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they know those went out of style 3 weeks ago?
So did their marriage, apparently. I'd wager my inverted bathtub she backs out of the contract first.
Jiminy. Okay. Let's go straight to it. We got plenty of time to explore the other areas of Byzantium.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
All right, How does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
We've been over this already. You can't rehearse running into Ruth Bellamy. It's not going to work.
Fine, fine. What about this? Oh, my stars! It's Halcyon Helen? May I have your autograph?
Now you just sound like a crazed fan, which I suppose is not far from the truth.
Interesting. Alright, we continue onward.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I
Rizzo's
spent
mock apple
3
cider,
hours
a
filing
hard
a discussion
cider.
authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
Okay, so you are... Ah, you're in here. Bureau of Exploration.
Welcome. Welcome to the Byzantium office of... Bureau. Bureau of Exploration. Never mind who I am. Hi there.
Let's go talk to Sherman.
Well, hey there. What can I do for you?
You're the other contractor Sophia mentioned.
Damn, fine. You got me. I ain't a receptionist. Truth be told, I'm glad you know. Lying to a stranger weighs heavily on my spirit. I was hired to cross off Ms. Lockwood. Thought I'd pose as her receptionist. Brilliant, right? Thing is, she ain't shown up in ages. So here we are.
You don't think she'd recognize that you aren't her normal receptionist?
I'll just tell her I'm the replacement. If she calls me on it, I'll kill her. If she buys it, I'll kill her. Win-win.
I hope you're not planning on attacking me. It won't go well for you.
Perish the thought. I don't just waltz about murdering who I please. I am a professional. I have got standards.
Well, this is great. I was hired to kill her too.
Ha! Hope you don't mind a bit of competition. May the best receptionist win.
So what now?
I'm gonna wait for her to return. Tell you what. You find out where she is, you let me know. Yeah? As a professional courtesy. Then we can both have at it. And whoever kills her better gets the contract. What do you say?
No promises.
What are promises between a pair of hired killers, anyway?
Actually, hang on.
What's on your mind, friend?
How'd you get hired for this job anyway?
Oh, you know how it goes. Board put out a contract, I put in a request, made a few appointments with the appropriate departments, signed some papers. Looked like an easy job. She's a map maker, right? What's she gonna do? Consult her maps and find a good place to hide?
Hey, mind if I get into her office? Maybe a clue in there.
Knock yourself out. Let me know if you find anything.
Excuse me. You mean you didn't check her office yourself? Wow.
Well, you're obviously not from around here. I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it.
Yeah, what gave it away?
If you were from around here, you'd probably be off enjoying yourself in Prosperity Plaza, not poking around the Bureau. Alonso Vallejos. Extraordinarily pleased to make your acquaintance, and so on and so forth. I'm currently operating a sightseeing tour of sorts. Think of it as a guided journey across Halcyon. Would you be interested in a trial run?
How does this work?
Glad you asked. Our tour guides you across some of the most picturesque and breathtaking sights around Halcyon. We've placed some beacons across a series of locations around Halcyon. All you have to do is follow the beacons to adventure. That slogan's a work in progress. So, what do you think?
All right.
Are you interested?
I'll help you.
Outstanding! Here, you'll need this special triangulating device. Think of it as a wireless compass, pointing the way to the next beacon. When you find a beacon, this device records your discovery and directs you to the next stop on your tour. Find every beacon, finish your tour, and come back here to claim your commemorative hat. Simple!
Alright, I'm off. Okay, so... see, where do I need to go to get to her office? You're not even openable. You I have to pick, which I'm not going to do that right in front of the guy. And... okay, that's you. So... I'm guessing I need to go upstairs. Alright, let's do this. So here is the Lockwood's office, and of course she's not here. Oh, she won't need that. She won't need that. Compass on a chain, nice. Oh, this is not Lockwood's office. This is somebody else's office. Oops. I am so sorry, person I don't know who I just stole from. I don't care. Okay.
I'll keep it down.
Thank you. Appreciate it if you do. Okay, that's their office. Since it doesn't seem to be anybody actually watching, still everything that isn't locked down. Unfortunately, it just the two doors. Okay, open it up. What do we got here? Looking if there's anything to steal here. Okay, that's what I'm stealing. Messages. To S. Zhao. Sandra, just got back from Billingsley. Had not one, not two, but three near maple liquors. Almost done with this project I've been working on for the past 6 months. Decided to celebrate. Hey, don't worry, I'll save some celebrating for the two of us. I'm thinking maybe Celeste's haberdashery. Stop over at Lovegrove's. Couple hours at Chancery's. In the night with a bang at Bijou's. What do you think? From J. Lockwood. Rachel, I don't like hearing rumors about my daughter having a drink with her own receptionist. We've talked about this. Oops. No wonder she's staying away. Victor's family has fallen out of favor. If he was worthy of your attention, he would have made a senior position by now. Don't drag the Lockwood name down with him. 2. W. Billingsley. William, 2 of my colleagues went missing last night. No one's heard from them, and I'm afraid I might be next. I need to go away for a little while. A few days, maybe a week. Just until everything sorts itself out. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm going down into the tunnels. I was wondering if you could send one of your mechanicals with some food or something, please. Maybe some cocktail olives or pea-free nuts. I'll pay you back. Now I know where she went. But first, let's level up. Okay, so what do we want to do? Okay, do we want to do... we're not dealing with guns. I'm not really dodging. Yep, we'll do dialogue. That looks good. And then perks. What do we want for perks? We got this new tier now. Oh, definitely want that. So my melee damage will heal me. Okay, so we got our documents too. Let's take a look at those actually. Is that a quest item or is it a surveys of the Emerald Vale region? Ah, she's in Emerald Vale, or she wasn't Emerald Vale. Town of Edgewater is conspicuously absent. Interesting. So she's down in the tunnels. We'll have to go find her. Let's go talk to the dude again. And let's give him bad info, if it lets me. Otherwise, we won't tell him, because we don't want to give him the benefit. First, so... I don't have any junk items, okay. But we can sell... I need stuff there. Okay.
I'd appreciate it if you could keep this whole assassin thing just between us.
No, we're not going to tell you the truth. I don't want to deal with you down there. Because then I just have to kill you. But if I tell you you're down there, then I get to kill you. Nah, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we need to go down to the tunnels now. Yep, see, I swapped it, and now I'm getting them mixed up again. Oh, we'll deal with that later. We're just going to go straight through.
So, how many times?
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, your history.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Doesn't say stealing, so I can take it without him carrying. It's not BioShock Infinite where I'm stealing garbage out of a trash can to level up or to heal up, right? All right, so you, who are you?
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What are you so worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down and tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for your sprats.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mime the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
But why won't you go into the tunnels yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Rumors? Like what?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Why are there exterminator mechanicals in the tunnel?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
I'm wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
They're for my, research.
Out with it already.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Let's see here. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I forget. Some parts of Halcyon are lacking in modern plumbing. Not to mention the latest in entertainment. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names. They all have backstories, too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Oh dear. Oh dear. There's got to be a reference there that I'm missing. I'm going to have to look that up later. But yeah, these can't be just anything. These guys are well known for their little Easter eggs and little media connections. So, Philip Farnsworth, Philip as in Philip Fry, and Professor Farnsworth. That tells me that. These have got to all be connected somehow to Futurama. That's the best I can see there. So, who are Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
What's Vonda's story?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
I'm curious about Haroon Greenlee and Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez.
So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda.
Who's Evelyn Ensley Okoye?
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
Who am I kidding? I don't need to hear about this.
Something else?
You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Bye. Since I'm going down here anyways, might as well. There's that toothpaste. Like I said, stay away, people. Stay away. It's made from stomach acid. Well, here's our first. Okay, can't get past there. Okay. Well, can I do any upgrades? Or do I need to do any upgrades? Nothing to repair. Ultimatum. Oh, that's right. That's a special guy. Okay. Anyways. Let's go into the tunnels. Let's go into the tunnels. Let's go into the tunnels and find ourselves some rats. We'll work on finding her first and clearing out the place because I know that there's going to be nasties down here. But if we see one, we'll grab it. I can hear them. Oh, there's our ultimate goal here. So, oh well, hello. And, oh, of course you're moving. Where'd you go? I saw you.
Get away from me!
Oh. I'll look for you in a moment.
Were you following me? Back off, all right? I've got a slide rule and I'm not afraid to use it.
Hey, hey, you found her. I'm a little miffed you didn't let me know, but all's well that ends well. Let's get to killing.
What? Killing? What the fuck is going on here?
My friend and I here have jobs to do. You just sit tight for a minute while we discuss how we're gonna handle this.
Got something in mind?
The contract calls for her maps, yeah? Half the bits for the maps, half for the confirmation of the kill. How's about I take the kill, and you take the maps?
Hold on, okay? Just hear me out. What if...
Will you pipe down? We're trying to have a business meeting here.
I'd like to hear what she has to say.
You must be new to the assassination game. If you talk to your victims, it makes it harder to kill them, see? It's not recommended. Didn't you read the handbook?
Please, just listen. You don't need to...
Shush!
Look, we came all this way. Might as well hear her out.
Oh, all right. The anticipation is killing me, though. Get it? Because I want to kill her?
Wait. Whatever the contract is, I'll pay you both the full amount. You let me live, and you don't have to split anything.
That's a lot of bits. But, I mean, I've got a reputation to uphold. How would you feel if someone paid you to make bogus maps?
He's got a point. No deal.
Right. Well, Miss Lockwood, any last words?
Go fuck yourselves.
I admire her spirit. So how are we doing this? I'd still like credit for the kill.
The kill's mine.
We could have had a beautiful thing here, you know. Oh well. Here I go killing again.
Yep, pretty much. That's how it works. So we get credit for both now. Yay. Okay, so we got that bit. Let's go ahead and change over to Cupid of the Laboratory. There's one just a little ways this way. Yeah, it saw me and running away. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
Process beginning.
Make him regret it.
Oh. Wow, these things are... Oh, shoot. Oh, wow.
Huge security actions.
Okay. Okay, so at least we didn't lose that much time. And yes, I switched to the gun. Because dag nabbit. Okay, so I need to go to a better weapon. Let's see. Well, 7, 90. So that's my highest damage. Well, darn. Let's see. Let's look at DPS. 126, 279. Yeah, that's still my best damage. So, well then. Okay, we're just gonna have to think about this a little more economically. Okay, that's 3 of them. And you're barred. Okay. You're green, so
I can take a hint.
okay, much better. That went a heck of a lot better. Okay, switch back over to here now. Got one right there.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Clean cycle F2 industrial stain.
Oh. Alright, so definitely going to have to use more of my companion abilities. Hi there. Good idea. Got one about 43 meters that way. We got one about right outside this doorway here, but that's where the ones that actually took me out. So first we're going to just make sure there's not anything here I can steal. Well, hello. Got, looks like just a couple more left here. Might as well clear this area out. Got a couple over that way. We got 2 right over here.
Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Okay. I got this.
Caution! Infestation encroaching! One order of spick and span coming up.
I got another fighting me.
I am let down a little bit there, Sam. Quitting on me, are ya? So clearly this used to be used in a much wider capacity, but like everything else, it's kind of fallen apart and into disuse.
They can't keep us out.
Yeah, even if I don't like the exterminators, doesn't mean Sprats need to be walking around. Whoop, there you go.
Sanitization incoming.
Here we go. That was fun.
Cycle complete.
All right. So one more mechanical down. Okay, we got the Sprat over there. We just gotta figure out how to get to it. Okay, these are mechanicals that are already down, which is mildly unnerving. Oh, red door. Red door. What are you, red door?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Oh, another way upstairs.
Real slick.
Let's see if we need to repair anything. Oh, it's not too bad. No, we're going to hold off because I still want to be able to buy that Byzantium key off of Gladys as well. ROUS, ROUS, run to be usual size. A necklace of some sort. Okay, so yeah, we got rodents of unusual size there. Definitely no wonder all these dead mechanicals. And now we know about the worth of the killing critters.
Caution! Please allow this unit to dispose of any and all biohazardous waste materials.
Okay. So we've got one more left over there. Thought that was the last of them, but apparently not. That's okay. Let's go. I'm pretty sure that's the exit. That would suggest we have found them all. Yay. Yep, that would definitely suggest that. That was relatively painless. Traveled by Byzantium. Pardon me. Okay. Alright, what are you gonna give me?
Any luck finding my Sprats?
I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn! I'm never letting you out of my sight again! Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Okay.
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damn device.
Hey, Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine, tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is in
Sam, did you clean my quarters? I couldn't find anything this morning.
customer order. Clean my quarters. Processed and added to the schedule. Please respond in affirmative to approve this service request.
Stop! I just put everything back.
Thank you. Service confirmed.
Next ship, I'm asking for a door that locks.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Gracefully. Or frolicking? Guys, do I frolic?
Speed setting. Whistle while you work.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you. Honestly, what is the board thinking, letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
I see. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
That's a terrible attitude. You shouldn't look down on people like that.
Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
A random lottery seems pretty fair to me.
Only if I win it. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
Well, it's not. Give me something better.
Better than money? Let's see, there's... No. The thrill of discovery. Like in an Aetherwave adventure. People love those, right? Don't you want to see what the retirement district is like?
I do like money.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How did you get these access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Alright. So we're not going to do that one just yet. But what we are going to do... Let's see here. Let's go visit Ellie's parents before we finish out with the adjutant.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
It's lemony fresh.
So this is probably we're probably gonna finish up with this particular section and call it good. Well, hey, I can just steal from them and not even get in trouble. How nice. Okay. So we've got door over here that won't open, door over here that won't open, door over here that will open, so that's where we're going. Just make sure there's nothing else I can do in here. Oh, there you go. More bits. So, I've done this one. I've done all the side missions before, but previously I was a nice guy. So here I am going to be the biggest, dumbest ox I possibly can be.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up. These floors aren't just nice. They're top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Don't sound disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Such wonderful people.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemons slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet's not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Okay, so played the big dumb ox for you.
Can we talk? Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, The leather's fake, but the scars are real. Or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
That sounds familiar.
I hope you don't think I'm talking about this because I want to be introspective.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
You can learn something from this. It's up to you to determine what that is.
Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
There better be a cut in it for me.
You know me, Captain. I don't like to leave a debt unpaid. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I need to ask you a few things.
Something on your mind?
Okay, nothing. Okay. Boom. All right. Well, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end this particular episode because we are at about the hour mark. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor, like or dislike the video, click the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave me a comment or some constructive criticism in the comment section below. All that does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you find that notifications aren't coming through when I do post new videos to YouTube, I do send notices about all my video uploads via my Twitter account at BiscuitEaterYT. As always, I do appreciate you coming along on this journey with me. I hope that this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But until we meet again, game on, lovelies.